everyone, it's Ashley from Posh Crochet Patterns. Today's video is the second part of the bunny coffee sleeve pattern, which these can also be used as puppets. I wanted to show you all. Isn't that cute? You can use these as puppets for the kids or grandkids. I think that's too cute. The floppy ears and the straight ears. And so, in part one, we made the actual sleeve with the puff stitch nose. So now we just need to make the ears and the cheeks. And for the button eyes, if you want to do that, I got these from Walmart for 97 cents a pack. And you just sew them on, just like any button. And for the pattern, I'm using Mainstay's 100% cotton yarn. It's a category 4 weight yarn, but it says it's a category 4 weight, but it feels like a 3 weight. It's a very thin cotton yarn, and it's very soft. It's actually really nice. I actually think this would be nice to make, clothes with, like beanies and stuff, which I might do that in the future, make some nice beanie hats. And this is not itchy, because there's a lot of yarn out there that's pretty itchy, and this is very soft, and it would be very comfortable, very, very comfortable. So you don't have to worry about it itching your hands, when you're holding your cup. So that's definitely a good thing, and it stretches really well. So this is actually 8 inches all the way around, and this cup is 10 inches all the way around. So I made this 2 inches smaller. That way it'll stretch real nice and snug. So let's get started on the ears. I'm just going to move these out of the way. Hook size. The hook size I'm using is a 3.125 millimeter hook. Also got this hook from Walmart. And this yarn too as well. This Mainstay yarn, I got that from Walmart. It was fairly cheap. I think it was 3 something for just one skein of 180 yards, which I thought that was pretty good. So to begin, on the ears, we need to make 2 of them, and we need to start off with a slip knot. We need to chain 6, in the second chain from our hook, we will make 1 half double crochet. And we will make 1 half double crochet in each chain across. So that's row 1. We will chain 1 and turn. In the same chain right here, we will make 1 half double crochet, we will make 1 half double crochet in each chain, we will chain 1 and turn, and we will repeat row 2 till row 7. I will meet you all back at the end of row 7. When you're finished with row 7, chain 1 and turn, and in the next 3 chains we'll get 1 half double crochet each. So in this first chain will be 1 half double crochet, next chain 1 half double crochet, next chain 1 half double crochet, and in the last 2 chains it will get a half double crochet 2 together. We will chain 1 and turn, let's see, okay, in the first chain and the next chain we will make a half double crochet 2 together. And then in the next 2 chains, just 1 half double crochet each. And that is it. Now, if you want your ears to be straight like this, then you don't have to do anything else. But if you want these curved ears that curve in on the insides, then I need to show you how to do that. So we will need a long enough yarn tail for weaving. What we are going to do is, for this ear, we will weave this yarn tail in and out along the edge, and then along the edge at the bottom. But for this ear, we will weave, excuse me, we will weave our yarn end in and out along this side and then across the bottom. So go ahead and make your second ear, and I will too, and I will meet you back then. Oh, sorry, first, cut a long yarn tail, I'm sorry, because we have to pull the yarn tail through this last loop. So we need to cut this long enough. Not really sure how long we need it. I'm just guessing. And then we'll pull that through that last loop. And that binds that off. Now I will meet you all back after the second ear is done. So once you've completed both your ears, you can go ahead and sew it on if you want. But I want to show you how to make the curved floppy ears. So we'll take this one. This one we will weave in and out, going all the way down and then across the bottom. And that's all we do. Just weave it in and out the stitches. Then once we do this, we'll go all the way along the side and then across the bottom. We will pull it and it will scrunch inward. And then we sew it onto, see how you pull it and it curves? And when sewing this, what I did was I used regular sewing thread with a sewing needle to sew on the ears, the cheeks, and the eyes, which if you wanted, you didn't have to use sewing thread and a sewing needle. You could just use a yarn needle and do it, but I thought it would be too bulky for me. So I just used sewing thread that would match the color of the bunny. And see, I'm just weaving it in and out of the chains along the bottom. And then we just pull it. And then you got your curved ear. And on this one, I went ahead and sewed on my little hearts. I have a video on my channel on how to make these cute little hearts. I thought that'd be cute, like little hairbrets. But if you look how this is curved in like that, what I did was I folded that over like that. And then I took the needle and thread, I sewed it on the top row here. I just weaved this yarn in and this yarn in the back of my work, so it's hidden, or you can just tuck it back there and then just sew that on just like that. And then on this ear you adjust the other ear. We went in that direction, but on this one we will go in this direction and then across. So this one will go in this direction, which I like these curved floppy ears. I think it's really cute. Me personally, I really love this one without the cheeks, with the curved ears, and I really like these hearts on it. I think that makes it look really adorable. But like I said, if you want to learn how to make these hearts, just go onto my channel and you'll see it, where I made a video on how to make those little hearts. It's really easy. Actually, it's just one row in the magic ring. It's very, very easy. It's a beginner tutorial for the hearts. Yep, so that's how you make the floppy ears. Just continue to go all the way around, and then we'll go across the bottom here. And then yeah, these yarn ends, you can just tuck them behind it, so you don't have to weave in. That way you don't have to weave them in the back. You just tuck them and you sew it on. Right, and then we just pull it. And fold that over. Just tuck them behind there. Sew the ears on. And there you go. Pretty easy. So if you want, get your sewing needle and thread together, and I will too, and I will meet you back and I'll show you how to sew it on. Okay, so I folded this in and I tucked it. I'm going to go in from behind. I'm using a light blue thread to match. I'm just gonna sew this on real quick. go up, go across again, okay. Now I'm just gonna tie this off. Got some kind of loop here. What is... I'm really not sure what I did here on this loop. Okay, well, I'm still just gonna knot it and tie it. And then clip all that down. All right. Now all that extra string, I'm just going to clip these yarn ends. I'm just going to clip those. And there we go. So there's one ear. And then you just do the same thing on the other ear. And then after you sew on your second ear, I will meet you all back and I will show you how to make these cute little cheeks. Hi everyone, I'm back. So after you sew on your ears, this is what it would look like. I put mine pretty close together. I'm not planning on putting the eyes on this one. I think it looks pretty good and looks pretty cute. It's pretty curved and floppy. So to make the cheeks, we will need to make a slip knot. This is going to be really cute. So we're using the same size hook. We will make our slip knot. And we will be making, let's see, we will chain 5. In the second chain from our hook, we will make 2 single crochets. Oh, I just remembered. Hold on. We need to make them in the back bump in order to show no gaps. Let's do that again. Chain 5. And zoom in. Okay, so in the back bump, which are these back bumps back here, in the second chain from our hook in the back bump, we need to make 2 single crochets, and this prevents any gaps in the cheeks. In the next chain, just 1 single crochet, in the next chain, 1 single crochet, and in that last back bump, we will make 3 single crochets. Just need to wiggle that in there. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will work along the opposite side. So in the next chain, we will make 1 single crochet. If I can get that. Hold on. Working over my yarn end is kind of affecting me a little bit. Alright, I'm just not going to work over that. Nails are getting a little too long. Come on, there we go. Okay, 1 single crochet. In the next chain, 1 single crochet. In the next chain, 1 single crochet. And then that makes that even on both sides. 3 here at this end and 3 at this end. And then I'm just going to slip stitch right there in that first single crochet like that. For row 2, chain 1, and in that same chain where we slip stitched, yarn over and make 2 half double crochets in that same chain. In the next chain, we will do that again. Yarn over, put 2 half double crochets in that chain. Next 2 chains, we'll get 1 half double crochet in each. This next one here we'll get 1 half double crochet. Next one we'll get 1 half double crochet. In this next chain we will make 2 half double crochets. In the next chain, 2 half double crochets. So we're increasing on each end as it curves to make the oval. In this next chain, 2 half double crochets. See how that curves nicely? In the next four chains, 1 half double crochet in each. For 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we will slip stitch right here in that first half double crochet. For row 3, we will chain 1. In the same chain, 1 single crochet. In the next chain, 2 single crochets. In the next chain, 2 single crochets. In the next 5 chains, we will make 1 single crochet in each chain. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the next chain, we will make 2 single crochets. In the next chain, 1 single crochet. In the next chain, 2 single crochets. In the next 6 chains, we'll get 1 single crochet in each. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we just slip stitch into that first single crochet, and we are done. And there's our cheek. So here's our bunny, and there's our cheek. So now we just have to make our second cheek, and I will also sew this on with a needle and thread so that you don't see the stitches. So I will clip this. I will pull that yarn end through that loop, pull that and tighten it to bind off. We can either tuck it and sew it, or we can just hide the yarn end. So go ahead and make your second cheek, and I will too, and I will meet you all back then. Okay, so now all we have to do is sew on our cheeks, and you do not have to use these bobby pins. I just did that just to help me out. So I'm just going to go in from behind. And I'm using the sewing needle and thread. And then I'm just going to go in and out. And sewing that in. Let's see here. There we go. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, looks like I got a knot in my sewing thread. Darn it. Well, this is definitely going to be the unedited version. Yeah, I think this will be a lot easier doing it like this. And I'm just going to go all the way around that oval of the cheek. Just to get that sewn in. And I will meet you all back when I'm done. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and sew on the eyes on this. I already have one without the eyes sewn on it, and this one would look good with the eyes sewn on, and that way I can show you all how to do that as well. I'm going to go ahead and tie that. And tie and knot it, and then clip it. There we go. I can take that out now. There we go. It's on there pretty darn good. And that's what it looks like so far. So go ahead and sew on your cheeks, and I will meet you all back to sew on the eyes. So this is what your bunny sleeve will look like after you sew on the cheeks. Now to sew on the eyes, like I said, I got this from Walmart for 97 cents. And they're stapled in, so you just gotta pry the staple apart. Make sure you thread your sewing needle. Okay, so now we need to figure out where to put the button eyes. Let's see, I guess right here would probably be good. Let's see. I'm gonna hold that there. Pull this thread through. And then I want to go back under it. And then through the button. I'm going to go back under. See if I can get this to hold good. Then I'm going to go through the buttonhole again. And I'm just going to repeat this. Either going through the stitch or under it. I'm using the same color as the sleeve, so it won't be noticeable. It's a light blue sewing thread. That way this is on there really good. Alright, let's see here. Now we gotta tie it off. Tie this off, and then it's done. And then just gotta sew on the other eye. I hope you all really liked this video and the part 1. It's really fun to make. There we go. There's one eye. All right. Now just gotta do the other one. Okay. Try to line this up good. maybe about right there, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna go through that double crochet and that button, the buttonhole. So I was taking the button with me. Hold on. Oops, I was gonna say, what did I do? Oops. Darn it. Come on now, button. Okay, there we go. Go through the button, pull that through, go through those stitches, those double crochet stitches, go through the button, through the double crochet stitches. Yep, it's almost done. And this will probably fit on a like a plastic blah 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 plastic canteen also. And then also these can be used as puppets for your kids, grandkids, or for all the teachers out there that have elementary school kids. You can make these for the kiddos in your class. And just tie this off. And it's all done. There we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. It looks good. It looks really, really good. I want to put it on the cup real quick, just to see what it looks like. There we go. Oh, that is too cute. That's really cute. Wow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.